Okay, so now we're going to look in on the baby blues. The baby blues. Sounds like it should be a name of a band. And if my recollection is right, I put a can of pumpkin in here too. I'm pretty sure I did. And that would be right in the middle. And I would expect, given how these worms are, for their voracious appetite and the desire for the heat, I would expect them to be. Yep, that's exactly what I would expect. Now that's a worm ball. Well, not all babies. Apparently, I missed baiting out a whole bunch of the big ones. Look at these guys. You can see a pretty big cocoon there. So that's from, yeah, there's an adult. That's a pretty looking worm right there. That's a very pretty worm. Let me see. Let me keep digging because I know this bin is so densely populated with babies. Of course, the stem activity. There's always stem activity. Let me grab another scoop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As many times as I've done this, I still say, oh my goodness, because when it comes to the Indian blues, that's the biggest worm ball you're ever going to find is with these guys. They will pack themselves in or on or around anything. I don't even know how they don't suffocate each other, but you can see how vibrant in color they are. And these are nice ones. I love my Indian blues. There's another cocoon there. It's being pushed around, but so obviously there are still a few adults in here, and that's okay. They need a mommy. Well, they don't, but we can pretend. Try to break this up a little bit. Look at these guys. They're beautiful. They're healthy. I was a little more concerned with them down here because it is so cool. Not cold, but it's cool in this basement. And, you know, I was not sure how well they were going to do, but here's another scoop. See another cocoon right on the back of the big one to the left edge. Give them food in 5 minutes in their mating. When I separated the adults or took out some of the adults, nearly every third set of worms were locked in mating position. Wow. I could look at this for so long. They don't disperse very easily too. When they're in a ball, they just keep balling, for lack of better words. I mean, they're moving, but they're not like, I think the ball is actually getting tighter. I think it actually is a ball. I think I could bounce this. I'm not going, and they're all crawling through my fingers. They're loving it. Life is good for these guys. I think there's more down here. Yes, there is. So this is what I mean about the babies. And I you know, obviously there's a few adults in here. And that one right on top there, that's a really good example of a beautiful adult with a band. And there's cocoons all throughout. There's another one right there. See that one right in the center? Almost in the center of the screen there. On that worm. Pretty, pretty, pretty. See, it's times like this I'm glad I use my phone rather than a fixed camera, because I can get you up close. Yeah, I wish I had a different camera, but there's times that, you know, you get up close to see these really good color shots. And you know, a lot of the other channels that have the fixed cameras, they're at such a distance to get the full view. You don't get that up close color. I'd like to have both. I'd like to have a camera that I can set, but hold on guys, I'm gonna dig around just a little bit more here. Okay, so here's just a little further down. I pulled up another handful, and it is just as packed, if not more so, than the last handful. Worm cam. Okay, I've just been piling them up down here. The worm ball, and there is not much left of their pumpkin. Every bin down here got a can of pumpkin, and these guys, for babies, they're devouring it the quickest. And they're not adult worms, they're baby worms. So I'm sure the adults are going insane. That looks like nope, that's not a euro. The band is too far down. Look at that band on that worm. And the color there is not wrong. The others are more salmony, but the adults, especially when they're feeding heavily and ready to breed, they get a nice dark color. Oh, look, there's a cocoon right there that the worm's about to lay on. There's another cocoon right there. No wonder there's so many in here. These guys are just breeding machines. And they eat their weight. I'll tell you, there's some worm species that, you know, you'll have a lot, but they don't really eat their weight, I guess, for what, you know, the worm capacity is. They don't eat as much as you would expect, but these guys, boy, they just eat and eat. Now, there wasn't food down here. This is just kind of where the stems are. And I'll take a look because I know they're still loving their basil stems. Yep. These look younger. Maybe the babies are hanging out. Maybe this is a school. They're in school right now and they're taking class. So here's some more of the stems that I just so rudely ripped them off of. Not too much over there. Yep, I missed some of the adults, but I don't care. It's the same species of worm. They might as well. Look at this. It looks like a meatball. Oh, I just dropped the avocado out from the bottom of the meatball. Gosh, there's so many young worms right here. Okay, well, the Indian blues they're thriving. I've never seen them do anything but thrive. And although it is cool in the basement, and these are a warm climate worm, I do have them covered with, I have these here. These came from an online order from groceries. So they're bubble wrap bags, but they're Mylar. They're reflective, so I think that really helps hold in the heat. And believe me, this food is generating heat. So I put that on my Indian blue bins. Hold on, I just want to rip through here real quick to see if there's anything I missed. that I didn't show you. Oh, bear with me 1 minute, guys. Oh wait, here's a little collection. This was in another spot. Just so you can get a perspective of how many. I'm not sure what this is all about. I think it's some secret society meeting that I didn't get invited to. See, you can really see the purple line down the back of the babies. Purple, red, not really sure what you want to call it, but the streak. Let me shake him up. Let me shake him up. Trust me, it's not going to hurt him. You think I could throw this at the wall and it wouldn't hurt them. I don't plan on doing that, but just saying. These guys are pretty resilient for worms. And I know a lot of you like to see the worm balls. That's why I'm taking the time to do this. All right, folks. Well, I am getting a low battery indicator on my phone. So before I lose you, I am going to say goodbye until next time. I'll give you one last look at another clump I just picked up. This is not the one I just was showing you. This is another. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a wonderful weekend. I will be doing another video very, very soon. Bye-bye now.